Well, good Saturday morning to everybody. I trust you're staying nice and warm. It's rather a cold day today. And the snow flurries we had over the last little while, really giving it a Christmassy feeling to it, isn't it? So, reading through Romans 1 to 3, and there's a lot in these three chapters, but I love how Paul talks about how it's faith that brings us in to this relationship. Basically, faith has saved us so that we can live by faith. It is faith that brings us into this relationship of grace, so that we can now live by faith. And he goes on to explain the place of the law, the depravity of humanity, our great need of grace. And there's a place where he's talking about that for our sake, our Father tolerated sin, using the animal sacrifices to delay the consequences of sin, and to the point where his tolerance had run out. And then he did the only thing that was possible for him to do, which was to send his son as a sacrifice for all, once and for all people. And he really emphasizes that salvation is for everyone. And it is only, salvation is a thing of grace, and it is by faith, and faith alone. He explains that the purpose of the law was to reveal sin, was to let us know what our condition is, so that we would understand our need for our Father to intervene for us, and the fact that we couldn't do anything for ourselves. That the law the law had no power whatsoever to save us. The law had no power to change our condition. The law could only tell us what our condition was. And for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God is basically what the whole law is telling us. It's revealing the Father's heart to us. It's revealing his righteousness, his justice, all these things revealing to us. But the power to do anything for us, not whatsoever. So that is the reason why we don't live by the law, because it has no power. Paul says that now the law has been put in its proper place, which is the revealer of our condition. And that's a point us to God, so that we would run to him for his mercy and his compassion and his grace, which he freely pours upon us, cascades upon us, is the way Paul puts it. Just cascades his love and grace upon us. Because he's saying that we have been given this. It's part of our DNA. It's just the depravity of our humanity smothers it. I think that's the word he uses. It smothers it, so that on our own we can't discover it because of the depravity of our humanity. So the law reveals it to us, and we know it to be true because it's already part of our DNA. And then we're supposed to know that we can't do anything for ourselves. No good work, nothing. No buying it off, no penance, nothing. It is only by the action of Jesus Christ that we are saved. And this is only applied to us by faith, by us believing and receiving it. So my kids are coming in now, so I'm going to have to say, you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Love you guys. Looking forward to tomorrow.